Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here at Productronica 2017 on the Scoop Studio, and I'm joined by Rick from Metcal. Rick, thanks for stopping by to chat. Tell me what's new with Metcal, tell me what you've got on the booth, and what you're bringing to this new digital exciting world of Productronica 2017.
Okay, so on the booth we've got our new connection validation soldering system. We launched at the latter end of the summer, and it's a manual solder tool aimed at the top end of the market, so anybody who's into high reliability soldering, medical, aerospace, automotive, or anybody who's just concerned about the quality that they're delivering from a manual process. We've got a technology now that essentially is prescriptive to the operator. It tells the operator how to solder in real time and tells them when they've got something right and when they've got something wrong.
Okay. So it's a learning and teaching system as it goes. What about the data that it collects? Is it able to provide some traceability data and add value with the data further down the line?
Absolutely. I mean, as we've gone into this, one of the things we realised is that our customers are now looking at things like Industry 4.0. They're looking at data and how they can use data to improve their own processes or demonstrate to their customers they're under control. So hand in glove with this technology, we're introducing some smart tools into the tool. So there's a bi-directional communication port that's going to give you data. So if a customer wants to know who's been using the tool, what temperature it was set at, what tips were being used, how many joints they've done, whether those joints were good or bad, all that data is now available, and the next generation of product that we'll develop from this in terms of additional accessories, if you like, are going to facilitate customers' ability to export that data to a central database.
Okay, and then that data can be used for all kinds of different things. What I think is really interesting when I look at this whole smart factory industry 4.0 is that the data is really important, but essential to the way you deliver that data is that domain knowledge. So being that hand soldering company that knows everything that you need to know about the thermal profile of soldering, the behavior of the solder paste, that's the only way you get good data up into the system. Is that how you see it at Metcal?
Yeah, I mean, we've been in hand soldering for a long time, 30, 40 years, and there's a lot of knowledge within the business, and we've used some of the unique technologies that we've developed in the past to build this new technology, which we think is disruptive in the marketplace. And we're certainly seeing customers looking at this now and asking questions that probably they wouldn't have asked us in the past. You know, why have you done it this way and why have you done it that way? And a lot of the answers to those questions come down to understanding the basics of hand soldering and why hand soldering works the way it does. A lot of customers use a hand soldering tool without necessarily understanding what an IMC is, which is the intermetallic layer between the copper substrate of a PCB and the solder material itself. And so that knowledge that we have to have is now becoming a knowledge base that customers are having to acquire.
Yeah, so that brings it all to the smart connection. So what's the response been to this on the show? People have been interested, intrigued?
Absolutely. So we've had a lot of interest on the booth. We've had a lot of customers coming up, looking at the technology and kind of saying to us, I really need to have this in the factory. I need to look at it. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I can see that this is something I just can't walk away from. Yeah,
and I think that's the thing. You can't have islands in the factory that aren't connected, that aren't driving that data. Rick, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your time, and enjoy what there is left of Productronica. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.